question to anyone who wants to be a landlord is, how handy are you? Because if you're not handy and you have to hire everything out, well, then you've probably just lost your entire profit margin, because there's not a lot of profit margin. By the time you've taken out that loan, you're paying your interest, you're paying taxes, and then if you're paying any utilities, but even without just the insurance and the taxes and the mortgage, there's just not a lot of profit left by the end of the day. So then if you have to go hire all of that work done, then you're even then more short. But if you're a contractor, if you're a handyman, or if you're somebody who maybe you own one, you're a plumber or an electrician or something like that, not even a general contractor, you probably know other people who are in other trades. And so maybe you can swap some trades, maybe you can, swap some services, and maybe you get things at a better price or something like that. That then is a really great scenario to be a landlord. But you've got to be able to have some of your own sweat equity that you're going to put into it. Otherwise, like I said, the profit margin is usually so low. And then that property of flipping it is, again, back to how did you buy that and how much work does it need? Because were you able to buy that at such a deal that you could then have any margin left by the time you did the repairs to make even $5,000 or $10,000? And is that enough? Are you like, okay, well, that's not enough for me to make. That's not enough worth my time that I'm going to spend in the months and the cost of holding and things like that. Or is that like, you're like, hey, if I can make $5,000 or $10,000 every time I do this, that's great. And then you can, continue to scale that. All questions depending on what the house is, how much you can buy the house for, how much work it needs, and your abilities and your time